Hey, this is episode 14 of the Ms.FitVegan podcast. I realized today that the reason why I can't relate to most people and I don't have a lot of friends and I don't like to hang out with people is because I don't want the things that they want. And I can't hide it. I can't be fake. I don't have that talent. And so I don't know how to converse with people that want to talk about just like, I don't know, the everyday mundane life that they live. I don't watch Netflix and I don't care about celebrities. And I don't watch the news, so I have no idea what's going on. And I don't like talking about people. Well, sometimes I do. But, it's all in fun and games. Chill. I don't like gossiping. That's what I'm trying to say. It's fun once in a while. I'm trying to evolve, guys. I'm trying. But anyway, the point is that I don't want what most people want. That's why now I understand, because it has nothing to do with my diet. What I eat separates me, yes, from 99.9999999% of the population, but that's not why I can't relate to people, and I don't want to. I really envy people. I have a few people in my life that value their relationships that are in their life, and I just don't. I do value the people in my life, yes, but I don't invest as much time as I should in my relationships, in my friendships, the little ones that I do have. And the reason is because, yes, I love these people. And I can relate to them because they don't talk like fucking small talk. Some of them do watch series and mainstream media and stuff. But I'm going to try to say this the best I can without alienating myself even more from everyone and everything. How do I say this without being pompous? I don't want an average life, and most people do. I'm not here for it. I'm not here to have kids and raise a family and just live my little life. I feel like it's a waste. That's just me, guys. That's me. If you have a family and you celebrate 4th of July with your family and you do all the things that people do on these holidays and stuff, and you're happy just working and then coming home and relaxing on the couch. Okay, that's okay. By the way, are you working a job that's your passion? Because if not, you're slowly dying inside. I'm just putting that out there. That's not me. I have never been able to work just for money. Never. I have to do something I love. And right now, I'm running a fruit festival. Okay, so overall, yes, it's my life purpose. No, I did complain in one episode about the job because I am doing a lot of computer work and sitting is very hard for me. I like to move. I like to be active and just run around. And I miss working at the stores so much. I had my dream for a long time. And I had so many amazing people around me. I just always manifest the best employees. You have no idea. The people that I have met and worked with and the amount of fun that I had every single day from 2012 until 2017. What is that? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's about 6 years. Oh my gosh, you can't even imagine. And not one day did it feel like work, by the way. And then I had a lot of fun at Juice Press as well. So afterwards, from 2017 until 2020, yeah, it was a lot of fucking fun. But it was hard to start over, let me tell you. It was really hard. Because, I felt like a failure. When I got fired from my own fucking company, I got Steve Jobs'd. What was I saying? I'm really, truly realizing the ADD level that I am facing here, guys. And it is what it is. But, oh yes, I don't want what people want. I don't want what people want. I don't care about anything. And that scares me. But let me finish the sentence. I don't really care about doing anything in this world besides inspiring at least one person a day to stop paying people to hurt animals so that they could eat them. I got to clarify this statement because now that I'm doing interviews, I'm the raw vegan Marilyn Monroe. Just kidding. Now that I'm doing these interviews and podcasts and stuff, I got to clarify my mission. I am on a mission to two things. One, inspire as many people as possible to stop eating animal body parts. And number two, open a chain of fruit cafes. These are my two dreams. And I'm telling you right now, I don't really care about anything else. I really don't care what I look like. And I know that's crazy because the last episode I just spoke all about my fucking nails. I don't even care. I just cared in the moment because I was making all these reels and I was uploading a YouTube video and I was like, ugh, I wish I looked better. I wish my nails were done. But at the end of the day, at the core of my being, I don't fucking give a shit about that. I don't care how I look. I just look good to inspire you to go vegan. I don't give a fuck how I look. I don't really care about a relationship. I don't care about getting married. I don't want kids. I already had a kid. My sister was my kid. I had kids already. I did it already. I don't care about traveling. Yeah, okay, it would be great to travel to film it and put the content out. I would never travel without doing it, without creating content, without creating YouTube videos, without, a dream would be to have like a Netflix show, which, it's possible. Anything is possible. Sorry, I'm trying to get the plug so my phone doesn't die. Ugh. Okay, sorry. Wait, hold on. So, having a Netflix show about, I've already talked to some people about it and nobody has, picked it up. But I have this idea for a show where people come, one person comes and lives with me for a week. And the show is called I Can Make You Vegan in a Week or something like that. No, wait, it had a better title. But anyway, this guy, Jesse Itzler, this is my friend, kinda, and he told me that it would be an amazing podcast that I would invite people on in an hour. And the show would be I can make you vegan in a week or you get $10,000. That was my idea for the show, but we'll see. I'm also friends with this guy, Joe Gatto from Impractical Jokers. I told him about it because I got Impractical Jokers to film at my old job. It's a long story, but long story short, my investors would not give us any money for marketing. And guys, if you don't ask, the answer is always no. Write that fucking down. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. So I just went on the website for Impractical Jokers. Okay, I didn't even know this show, but somebody told me about it. They're like, it's really funny. You should have them record at your store. And I was like, okay. So I went on their website and I sent them an email. And a few days later, the guy called me, the director or whoever it was, assistant, called me and he's like, hey, can we meet? Okay, I showed him around the stores and boom, like a month later, we filmed, and it's a great episode. It's called, I don't know the number of the episode. It's season 6, I think. And the episode is called Catastrophe. So yeah, Impractical Jokers, Catastrophe. Catastrophe spelled like a cat. C-A-T, catastrophe. I think that's how you spell it anyway. But there's like cats involved in the episode. So that's why they spelled it like that. Okay. So anyway, so if you want to watch me, go to YouTube and type in Impractical Jokers, Catastrophe. Or you might even be able to type in Impractical Jokers, Organic Avenue. That was the name of the stores. Anyway, I just don't, back to the topic at hand, I just don't care about, and I feel bad because everybody around me does, but like, I don't care about like going on a boat or like, I say that because I'm going to lose the one friend I have. Oh my God. Because like my roommate, like, okay, my roommate wants to go on a boat, right? Or like, have fun for 4th of July or like do things. And like, I'll do them, but I don't really care about it. I'll do them just for content, just to maybe grow my accounts, which I have to change my belief because it is feeling like impossible to grow. And I don't know why. I work really hard. I put out a lot of content every day and I'm doing something wrong because I'm not growing. Anyway, I don't, sorry. I'm tired. Maybe I'm going to go to bed soon. But I have to do yoga. So, yeah, I was just basically trying to tell you all the ways that I don't care about life besides my missions. And I don't want the same things as everybody. I don't care about having a big house. I don't care about having a nice car. I just want a vehicle big enough to put fruit in so I could sell fruit again because I miss it so much. It was such a dream. And I'll get back there for sure. Yeah, remind me. I'm talking to you guys to remind me. That's hilarious. Remind me, I want to tell you guys the story about how I did not pass my driver's license exam. This was really horrible. What happened? So anyway, I guess that's why I never got a driver's license. I don't care about it. I don't care. I never needed it in New York, and I don't care about it. And it's like, I just don't see the everyday things as important. Okay? Like, people always like get on me for like not celebrating my birthday. I don't care about it. It's not that I don't value myself, but like, and then like people want to hang out with me and like have conversations and like, unless, this is going to sound so bad, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I'm just being honest. Unless it is being recorded and it's going to change the world and inspire one person, maybe, right? When I say change the world, meaning like inspire one person, that could change the world because you don't know what that one person's going to do with that information. Unless it's being recorded and unless it's going to help someone that I don't know, or if it's a conversation in real life and I'm trying to help someone to go vegan, then I feel the value. If it's recorded and I put it out there and it could help somebody, then I see the value. But I don't feel or see the value in just like hanging out. Like, I don't see it. I don't know. I don't really enjoy it. And I'm not saying it's a waste of time. And please don't take this personal if you're listening to this and we've hung out. But what I'm just trying to say is, yeah, I'm going to have no friends by the end of this podcast. Great. What I'm trying to say is, I can't help the way I'm wired. I can't help. I'm just being honest. And I can't help what I'm trying to, how I feel. I was born to not fit in, and that's okay. And maybe it's going to be a very lonely life, sure, because knowing me, I don't invest in anything besides my mission and my life purpose. And I don't invest in my relationships, and that could be a big mistake for me. Yeah, because I'll end up being 99 years old and alone. Yeah, that's very possible. And it will be my fault because I didn't put myself out there, because I didn't go on dates, because I didn't hang out with my friends, because I didn't keep in touch. You have no idea how many people I have not kept in touch with, like that I completely abandoned, and I know why. It is so sad. And I wouldn't do that anymore, but I did it a lot in the past. I'm not proud of it. I just stopped talking to people, blocked them, disappeared. I'm not proud of it. But I now know, and I would never do that again. Now I have some more balls. I have like the decency and the integrity now to be like, hey, I'm sorry, I just don't feel like we're compatible, or I just don't feel like we should be friends anymore. But I know why in the past I have done that. And it's definitely because, we always, what was done to us in childhood is what we do to other people. So if you were criticized a lot in childhood, you're going to be very critical of other people. If you were abandoned in childhood, you're going to abandon other people. You see where I'm getting at here? So I was abandoned. I mean, like, my father left before I was born. And my mom, she was not mentally stable to have children. And so it's not her fault. Sorry, somebody called me, so I don't know if this is going to sound weird, this transition, but somebody just called me. But it's not her fault. I'm not blaming her. But she abandoned us, and she left she's not going to listen to this. Fuck it. She left my sister in a restaurant, okay? And I guess the restaurant manager called the police. My sister was like 2 years old. No, I don't know how old she was. My mom doesn't even really know the timelines here, but basically I was, I guess, I don't know where I was, because I was like 1. My sister might have been 3, but basically, that's why we went to foster care, because my mom fucking abandoned us. She didn't know, like, I don't know where I was exactly. I think she dropped me off at my grandma's house, and my sister, she left at a restaurant. And it's just like, what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? I can't stand irresponsible people. But maybe I'm irresponsible in some ways, because there's been so many people that I have let down, and for no reason. I always think about this girl, Nicole, and I pray she is not listening. But if she is, by some crazy reason, she was so nice to me. And this was right before I left New York. We hired her as the new head of recruitment for Juice Press, and we became friends. And she was a yoga teacher previously, and so I was having major trouble sleeping, like major trouble, and I was in a very toxic friendship, and that turned into like a relationship for like a few months with my assistant. Okay, this is not good. This is information that definitely should not be shared because of HR issues. But okay, long story short is that Yeah, I immediately regretted sharing that. Okay, a long story short is that, fuck it, I'm going to work for myself, so I don't need anybody. I don't care what people think of me. I hired my best friend as my assistant, okay? That's what basically happened, guys. I was best friends with this guy for a very long time, years, like 6 years or something. I can't remember. And then I hired him as my assistant at the juice place that I worked after Organic Avenue. Okay, so that's what happened there. And then we got closer after my sister passed away. He like completely took, I was going to say took advantage of me. And I don't know if that's true or not, but he definitely changed after my sister passed away because, like, I guess he saw that I was, like, extremely devastated. And so he kind of, like, started, like, saying he was in love with me and, like, all these things. And, like, I fell in love with him to an extent, I guess. Or I fell in love with the fact that somebody was in love with me. And let's not get into it. Long story. Okay, so this girl, Nicole, she was helping me a lot. I mean, we worked really close together. We used to go to yoga a lot together. And one day she even did a private yoga class with me to help me with sleep. Like she literally, it's crazy. She offered to come to my house and do a private class with me. And she was so nice. And she was like massaging me. And like, we used to go to the saunas together. And I know you're thinking sexual, but the thing is that she was just such an angel to me and so nice. And when I moved to Florida, I just stopped talking to her. And she called me multiple times and I never called her back. And I'm so embarrassed. And there was no reason. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, I really this is really embarrassing to admit, but she was like really beautiful and she had like an amazing body. She had a beautiful body and I was very intimidated by her. And so at the time, it's not that that's why I didn't call her back, but that has nothing to do with it, honestly. To be honest, I don't get attached to people the way people get attached to me. Okay, that's the honest goddamn truth. Honestly, I don't need anyone. And I'm not saying people need me, but like, I don't need anyone. And I don't care about, I care about people, but like, I don't care if you, like basically, because of the way I was raised, I had to detach. And so I'm like fine if anybody in my life wants to not talk to me anymore for any reason, I'm going to be okay. And so with that strength and detachment comes a very cold heart and a very not a nice way to live, because I feel that I have to be this way in case anything happens. And I am trying to work on it, but if I'm being honest, I'm not working on it. There's so many things I'm working on, but I mean, the fear of abandonment is definitely not something I know how to work on. But I am doing affirmations, if that helps. I am, I say a lot, have all these affirmations I say every single day. I am willing to release, the guilt, or I am willing to release the fear of men. I am willing to release the fear of abandonment. I am willing to release the fear of, and I'm trying. Those are the ones that I've come up with so far because I don't know how. And I don't want to say like, I am not afraid, of having friends, of being like, of needing someone. But, because I know you're not supposed to use negative in your affirmations. So I just say, I am willing to release. I am willing. So that could help you, perhaps. I want to provide some type of value. Anyway, I thank you so much for listening. I'm going to do yoga now and go to bed. And if you are someone who can relate to me, I just want to acknowledge you, and I want to let you know that all of your feelings are valid. Okay, that's not something that I grew up with. I grew up with the complete opposite message, which is none of your feelings are valid. You don't matter, and nobody cares about you, and you are all alone in this world. And I mean, I had my sister, but like, it felt like I was alone because she was disabled, and you know, she never really felt like a sister to me. She felt like my child. So I really have always felt alone, and I probably always will. And I just really apologize to anyone in the past that I have just completely stopped talking to. I am so sorry. It is not you. It was never you. And it was always me. And I haven't done that in a while. Thank God. Thank God. But it does scare me how I can really, really not give a fuck anymore about someone. And I used to be proud of that because I used to think that was a superpower, being detached. And it is a superpower to be detached, but being callous is not a superpower. That is not something that I want to be. And yeah. All right. I hope you are enjoying getting to know the real Ms.FitVegan. If you have any requests for this podcast, you can DM me, perhaps. Although I don't really have an agenda every time I press record, I just do it randomly whenever I want, and it feels really good because I don't have to worry about the way I look. I don't have to put the camera on. I don't have to worry about lighting. I don't have to worry about editing. It feels really good. And again, I highly recommend everyone here start their own podcast. You will be so surprised at what comes out of your pretty little mouth, baby. I love you. I thank you so much for standing up for what is right, for not paying people to hurt animals, for not purchasing products that come from testing on animals and do not come from the cruel animal industry. Okay, things like leather and fur and these horrific things. If you don't know what I'm talking about yet, if the animal cruelty industry is not affecting your life in some way right now, please watch Earthlings. Please watch Earthlings. It's very important that you know what you are voting for with your dollars. It's a big deal. It's a big fucking deal. I thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.